In nature, there are attacks that happen so fast that the prey barely has time to realize what just happened.
Single stab with her fang.
A precise bite. The venom begins to spread.
And prepares to swallow the patch nose whole.
In some venomous snake species, the toxin can quickly affect the nervous system or destroy tissue after just a short time. Without the need for overwhelming strength, they rely on timing and precision to finish the hunt. Welcome to the terrifying snake attacks that you could never imagine. Black mamba versus lion. Dubbed the Phantom of the Night of the African continent, the black mamba is not only the longest venomous snake in Africa, but also one of the most terrifying creatures on the planet. Their black name does not come from their scale color, but from the pitch-black mucous membrane inside the roof of their mouth, which they will display as a deadly warning before attacking.
Gets its full attention. In the snake world.
Size-wise, they can reach up to 4.5 meters, ranking second in the world in length among venomous snakes, just behind the king cobra. And today, it will encounter the one considered the lord of the savannah. The black mamba has no intention of eating the lion, but if it feels threatened, it will deliver the kiss of death. Unlike other snake species that often warn and then flee, the black mamba is ready to proactively attack to eliminate the threat. The black mamba's venom is a symphony of death, targeting the nervous system directly. The dendrotoxin component blocks potassium channels in nerve cells, paralyzing the ability to transmit signals from the brain. An adult lion weighing 200 kilograms needs about 30 milligrams of venom to die, but an average bite of a black mamba pumps out up to 400 milligrams. Blue indigo versus rattlesnake. The indigo snake is not only the longest snake in North America, but also dubbed the Emperor of the Undergrowth, thanks to its ability to ruthlessly hunt and eat other venomous snakes. The indigo snake has evolved an extremely strong natural immune mechanism against the venom of snake species in the same region, especially the necrotic venom of rattlesnakes.
It's almost as long as him.
The proteins in the indigo's blood will neutralize the toxin, preventing tissue necrosis. This allows it to approach and attack its prey without fear. The indigo snake does not constrict its prey like pythons. They use pure jaw muscle strength. When clamping onto the rattlesnake's head, the indigo will use immense pressure from its sturdy jaws to instantly crush the opponent's skull. The grab the head and drag is a tactic to completely neutralize the venomous fangs, turning the prey into a weak strip of meat incapable of resisting. Rattlesnake versus rat.
A single stab with her fang.
Rattlesnakes appeared in the Americas only about 5 million years ago. But that is enough time to become one of the most terrifying assassins on the planet.
Still a mystery, partly because they live in such
The rattlesnake's famous vibrating tail is not used to attack, but serves as a warning to help large animals avoid accidentally stepping on and killing them.
crisscrosses the ground, picks out the rat's fresh trail. Then, hooking her jawbones back together with a little yawn.
Temperature dictates the entire life of rattlesnakes, as they must absorb sunlight to be able to hunt effectively. Most of the water rattlesnakes' need every day comes directly from the body of the prey they have just hunted.
The of wood rat, and is particularly vulnerable. It signposts the way.
Rattlesnakes can detect minuscule temperature changes, enough to recognize a mouse breathing in the cold desert night.
As night cools the air, the rat
A single stab with her fang.
Protease enzymes begin to break down the mouse's proteins, blood vessels, and body tissues as soon as they enter the bloodstream.
down the flesh. To squeeze the corpse into her throat, head first.
To process this protein-rich meal, organs such as the rattlesnake's heart and liver will temporarily increase in size to boost the energy metabolism process.
Then, hooking her jawbones back together.
King snake versus patch-nosed snake. The king snake, belonging to the genus Lampropeltis, is one of the most common and beloved snake species in North America. The name king is not a coincidence. It comes from their special hunting behavior, specializing in eating other snakes, including extremely dangerous venomous ones. King snakes are immune to the venom of most venomous snake species living in the same region, such as rattlesnakes, copperheads, or cottonmouths. In the mindset of a king snake, any other snake appearing in its sight is a source of protein.
The king snake grabbed the patch
The
nose.
special rostral scale of the patch-nosed snake makes it very effective at finding hidden food underground. However, in a battle with a king snake, this organ offers no defensive value.
Desperately tries to free itself.
The patch-nosed snake has no constricting ability and is not venomous. Its only weapon is speed, which has now been neutralized by the king snake.
With its and prepares to swallow the patch nose whole.
The king snake possesses a muscular constricting force that ranks among the strongest in the world relative to its body size. They tightly coil around the prey to stop its circulatory and respiratory systems in a flash.
Left. The patch nose makes one last desperate attempt to get away.
They usually target the head or neck of the patch-nosed snake directly to neutralize its ability to escape.
The struggle was now over.
King cobra versus rat snake. The king cobra, an innate killing machine. The forked tongue continuously collects chemical molecules to lock down the coordinates. Aiming straight at the rat snake. Not just relying on chemical weapons, the powerful jaws bearing dozens of hook-like fangs instantly clamp down on the neck area, completely neutralizing any thrashing reflexes. The continuous mechanical chewing motion forces the venom glands to secrete fluid. A massive amount of toxin floods into the bloodstream until the opponent's nervous system collapses. To avoid suffocation while dining, the top of the trachea at the floor of the mouth is actively pushed outward. This amazing evolutionary process helps the reptile maintain continuous oxygen intake, even though its oral cavity is completely sealed. King cobra versus python. The king cobra has the scientific name Ophiophagus hanna, meaning snake eater, reflecting its habit of hunting other snakes as its main food source. They possess a massive amount of neurotoxin in every bite. Although its venom is not the strongest in the world, the volume of venom pumped can reach up to 7 milliliters, enough to take down an Asian elephant or dozens of human adults. The python takes down its opponent by wrapping its extremely powerful body coils around the victim's chest. However, the neurotoxin begins to attack the python's central nervous system immediately. As the venom takes effect, the python's muscles begin to lose their rhythmic contraction ability, causing its constricting force to weaken significantly before it can finish off the snake. The small, backward curving teeth act like spikes on a production line, ensuring the python can only go in and cannot slip back out. Flying snake versus lizard.
I like you better.
Although commonly known for its ability to fly and glide, the flying snake is actually a very fierce predator on the ground. The flying snake belongs to a group of snakes with mild rear-fanged venom, not enough to quickly paralyze a large and strong prey like a monitor lizard. Therefore, they must rely on physical strength. The flying snake uses its slender but extremely muscular body to tightly wrap around the monitor lizard. This constriction force aims to limit movement and apply pressure to the opponent's respiratory system. The snake always starts from the head to press the lizard's limbs along its body, helping to reduce friction when passing through the esophagus. Because the process of swallowing the lizard is very slow, the snake must push the top of its trachea out to maintain breathing, avoiding suffocation while the esophagus is filled.
Short fangs located in front of the mouth.
What you have just watched shows that in the world of snakes, patience and the ability to strike at the right time are the deciding factors.
A single single stab with her fang.
And just a small deviation is enough to completely change the outcome. Every hunt is a precise calculation, where the opportunity almost only appears once.
The king snake grabbed the patch nose.
If you found this video fascinating, please hit like, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring many other dramatic wild moments.
Makanya kita awasi, kita
Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next video.